Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you now, we are entering into a golden age of investing. Now, depending on how you look at this, you may not like this. If you're the old value investor, you're probably not going to like this new golden age of investing. What you're looking at here on screen is not Trump's coin, but Melania's coin that was just launched. Yeah. They're launching meme coins before they launch into the White House. What do you think this is signifying, or signaling, if you will? It's signaling a very business-friendly, I would almost say euphoric-friendly administration. Now, for better or for worse, this could be the start of a bubble. Okay, for anyone that says we're in a bubble now, they don't have any idea what they're talking about. We are far from a bubble today. There is really no euphoria in the stock market. There's some euphoria in crypto, but it's very coin by coin specific. So we're going to talk about these things here in this video. My expectations for this upcoming week for Tesla stock, for broader markets, even for crypto markets. And tomorrow is a massive day. Tomorrow is, I think, the start of this new golden era. And I think for equity investors, there's really two different conversations. Okay, crypto is coin by coin basis. Trump coin came out, that got a lot of attention. Some other spin-off like coins have come out, they've gotten some attention. Melania coin just came out, that's getting a lot of attention. Who knows where this thing is ultimately going to go? So I think crypto is just kind of coin by coin like basis. I think the stock market could be a little bit more universal, if you will, where we've been so negative for so long in markets that coming in this upcoming week, you could see a lot of those fears die down a bit. And when those fears die down a bit, you could see markets rally big time. Now, there's going to be some stocks that are bigger winners than others. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you are invested in Tesla. If you are, well, I'll just tell you now, congratulations, because the stock is probably going to go up a lot. Now, there's some people speculating that based on some of this crypto euphoria, you could see markets actually trade lower heading into after the inauguration. I don't agree with that, and I'll tell you why. A lot of this crypto euphoria that's happening with like Trump coin and now Melania coin, it's kind of out of reach from Main Street, like Wall Street guys. Okay, even a lot of Main Street guys, you and me, a lot of people don't even know how to buy these meme coins that are being launched. But for better or for worse, the big Wall Street guys like BlackRock, Vanguard, Citadel, State Street, Sequoia, name the fund, they're not participating in this meme stock mania for the most part. Okay, at least their companies are not, because they cannot legally invest in these kind of assets, right? Meme coins. You just can't do it. You got a fiduciary role to play with your clients. But what they can do is go out and buy stocks. And I think this launching of the Trump coin and now the Melania coin is really the start of a euphoric like market. Now, this could eventually lead to a bubble. I'll be honest, you know, if we have some euphoria for a couple of months, then we're going to start having the bubble conversation. But we are far from a bubble at this point. Now, let's just think about the backdrop we have in markets right now. And then we'll look at Tesla specifically. If you think about the generalized backdrop, economy is strong, inflation is making progress with the CPI report and PPI report last week. PPI report was the day before CPI, which is usually backwards. But nonetheless, economy strong, progress on inflation. 10-year treasury yields have rallied a lot recently, so there's probably more room for those to come down in this upcoming week. The dollar looks like it should be coming down pretty soon, and investors are very bearish on stocks. Add that all together, and just in and of itself, you have a very bullish setup. I was bullish before Trump coin. I was bullish before Melania coin. I was bullish before we actually knew how bullish the incoming administration was going to be. I have no doubts at this point that Trump is going to be very bullish for the stock market. I mean, you don't launch a meme coin, two of them, you and your wife, if you are going to come in and wreck the bull market, right? At least that doesn't make sense to me. That seems like a very capital markets risk on sign. Okay, so you have that. For Tesla specifically, you have Elon Musk, which has a great relationship with Trump and should benefit from Trump policies. You could argue more than other companies potentially. And I think that really puts Tesla in a spotlight. Now, when I also think about the crypto market and what's going on over this weekend, what's going on today, literally as we speak with Melania coin and Trump coin really over the past 48 hours now, I think about the areas of the markets that are going to do the best, okay, under a rebound rally, under a little bit more euphoria. And Tesla's the clear winner there. Tesla's normally a high beta stock. It's normally a stock that does really well when markets are good and does really bad when markets are bad. And you have this Trump-Elon relationship. That to me makes me even more bullish on Tesla. And if that wasn't enough, you have actual positive catalysts coming for Tesla. As I reported in the video earlier today, there is a rumor that Tesla could be starting production of the new Model Y potentially as soon as this upcoming week. Starting production of the new Model Y for America, not just for China, not for Europe, but for the US. I think markets are going to look at that very favorably if that is actually happening, if that is actually real news. And we have the launch of the Robotaxi network that's expected this year. Improvement to Optimus, ultimately expecting a couple thousand bots to start operating in Tesla factories by the end of this year. And again, you have the lower priced Tesla models that are expected to come here really in the next couple of months. So when I put those catalysts together with a business friendly, euphoria friendly, I would say, administration and Trump and Elon's relationship, I see no reason whatsoever why Tesla would not do very well. Now, again, there's some people that think that Tesla and markets are going to fall coming on Tuesday morning. I don't believe that. I thought from the start that we were going to see a rally after the inauguration. A couple things that matter here, as I said in the last video. Immigration, tariffs. If tariffs are too high, that's negative. If immigration is too restrictive, then that's bad. We got a speech from Trump, and we heard from like Elon Musk that got on stage and made some comments. But there was nothing really on dramatic tariffs. There was nothing on really negative immigration policies from what I heard. And that's kind of a preview to what we can expect tomorrow with the inauguration itself. So, there's not going to be this moment of reckoning that we all realize that, the bull market's coming to an end, right? His inauguration is not going to be that moment. We're expecting 100 executive orders on day one, okay? There is, again, only a couple of things that Trump can say in all reality that's going to crash stocks, right? That some people are fearful of. And I don't think we're going to get that. That's not in Trump's bingo card to crash the markets. And I'm even more convinced of that following the meme coin launch, the Trump coin, and now the Melania coin. Now, Elon Musk said today during his speech, quote, "We are looking forward to making a lot of changes, and this victory is the start." That is what Elon Musk said. I mean, he looks pretty optimistic for the future. And, for someone that obviously knows more about Trump's plans than we do, He doesn't look super concerned. He doesn't look like he's about to lose a bunch of money in a bear market. Okay, so I think Wall Street being as negative as they are is really presenting an opportunity. Okay, no matter what Tuesday morning looks like, no matter if it's up a lot or if markets are down a lot, I think this is probably a multi-week or multi-month opportunity for markets, as long as the three big risks to 2025 do not happen. Number one, inflation skyrockets. The Fed has to raise rates. That doesn't look like it's happening. We just got the inflation report. Number two is aggressive tariff policies from Trump. That doesn't look like it's happening. If anything, we could see maybe, select industries that get tariffed. And even those could be on a stepped up month by month basis, like a 2% tariff per month. So I'm not super concerned about that either. I think Trump knows at this point he would crush the markets if he just slapped on some crazy big tariffs. And then last but not least, you have the economy. If the economy started to really fall or like collapse, if you will, head into a recession, that would obviously cause a bear market as well. So three risk factors for markets in 2025 that could cause a bear market. At this point, I don't see as likely. I don't see them as even remotely plausible at this point. Now, obviously, over the coming months, if the economy weakens or inflation comes back or something, that's going to be a different story. But for the next month, 2 months, couple of months, until the story changes, I think we could be in really a golden era of investing. Now, I don't know how even it's going to be. I don't know how much value stocks and dividend stocks are going to perform. Okay. They might. Obviously, they've been hit from some of the tariff, rumors. If those do not materialize over the next 24 hours, I think they would probably do pretty good coming on Tuesday. But I do think your riskiest assets, small caps, Tesla, technology, software, AI, is probably going to be what really outperforms over the next couple of months. I think crypto as well. You're going to get these coins that come out. When they come out, there's going to be a lot of attention. There's going to be a lot of hype. But I think the real opportunity is in equities. I actually do. If you're early to some cryptos, then you can obviously do well. But I'm very optimistic and bullish on Tesla in the short term, for the markets in the short term, and in the long term. Unless we get one of these big three risks that start to emerge, again, inflation, slowing economy if it slows too much, or aggressive tariffs from Trump, we'll evaluate that when it happens. But until that happens, I think you have a massive opportunity, again, because 60% of stocks are still in an active decline. CNN's Fear and Greed Index is in fear. And there's only 25% of investors that are bullish right now. Just to get back to something like 40% of investors that are bullish, which is really not a high number at all. That's like the historical average. You would see quite a nice rally from here in markets. So, it's really hard to make a bear case. And I think Trump could bring along a new, golden era for investing. That's just, it's one of those things where some sectors, some areas might do better than others. You have a decision to make. If markets get euphoric, do you want to participate in that? Or do you not want to participate in that? If you don't want to participate in that, you may sit back and watch other people make a lot of money. If you want to participate in that, you're going to take some risk. You're going to take, bubble risk at some point. But I think that's a decision and something that all of you guys should start to think about. You're probably in Tesla if you're watching this video. In that case, I think that's the best place to be in stocks. But you should be prepared for Tesla to pretty soon go into the 500s and then into the 600s and then into the 700s and have your game plan in what you actually want to do. Don't over leverage. Don't put yourself in a vulnerable situation when you don't need to do that. I'm just giving you a warning of what is likely coming next. I don't see how the president, 48 hours before Inauguration Day, and his wife, 24 hours before Inauguration Day, launch meme coins that blow up and become wildly successful, and that is somehow bad for markets. That is somehow not a signal of a, new golden, era for investing. So just some of my thoughts. I felt like I should share this for better or for worse. Some people are going to like this. Some people are not going to like this. But I do think it's important to start to think about these things. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Again, I wouldn't even be surprised if Tesla's a $500 stock by this Friday. That's only 4 trading days. That's just because we're so bearish on markets. All of Wall Street, mainstream, Wall Street guys, they've been spewing this whole tariff, inflation, rumors for so long. And it's been setting up to be a buy the news event for a while now. And I think we're there, but also with maybe another layer of euphoria from some of the crypto stuff that Trump is doing. I don't know how that would be seen as a negative. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comment section. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.